In the dim glow of flickering candlelight, I found myself standing before the antique mirror, a reflection distorted by shadows. The room was heavy with an eerie silence, broken only by the soft creaking of the floorboards beneath my hesitant steps. My breath hitched as I stared into the glass, uncertainty gnawing at the edges of my consciousness. The legend of Bloody Mary had haunted the corridors of my childhood, whispered by older siblings and neighborhood friends during late-night gatherings. A ritual that promised a glimpse into the supernatural realm, a macabre dance with the unknown. With a shaky breath, I decided to confront the myth, to test the boundaries between reality and the spectral tales spun by those who dared to invoke her name. "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary," I chanted, each repetition intensifying the chill that crept up my spine. The room seemed to grow colder, as if the very air held its breath in anticipation. My reflection blurred, morphing into a distorted visage that sent shivers down my spine. A sudden gust of wind whispered through the room, extinguishing the candles and plunging me into darkness. The temperature dropped, and a sense of foreboding settled over the space. Panic clawed at my chest, but a morbid curiosity rooted me in place. In the inky blackness, a soft, melodic voice echoed, "Why do you summon me, mortal?" The words seemed to materialize from the shadows, and a figure began to form in the mirror. A spectral woman, her eyes gleaming with an otherworldly intensity. "I seek answers," I stammered, my voice betraying a mix of fear and curiosity. "Who are you, Bloody Mary?" Her laughter resonated in the room, a haunting melody that echoed through the hollows of my mind. "I am a reflection of your fears, a spectre born from the tales woven by the living. What answers do you seek, child?" The mirror seemed to ripple, and images flickered before me, scenes of tragedy, of lives lost and souls tormented. My breath caught as I glimpsed a past stained with blood and despair. Was this a manifestation of my own fears, or a glimpse into a tortured existence? As the ghostly figure continued to weave her cryptic tales, I found myself drawn deeper into the mirror's abyss. The lines between reality and the supernatural blurred, and I questioned whether I had summoned a spectral entity or merely confronted the darkest recesses of my subconscious. "Will you be trapped forever in this mirror, Bloody Mary?" I asked, my voice trembling with a mixture of awe and trepidation. She sighed, the sound carrying the weight of centuries. "I am bound to the mirrors through the stories told. I exist in the spaces between belief and skepticism, in the moments when doubt allows my presence to materialize." The room seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy, and I felt the pull of an unseen force. My reflection in the mirror began to change, adopting the ethereal features of Bloody Mary herself. The transition was seamless, as if I had become an extension of the spectral legend. "Is this my fate?" I whispered, gazing at my altered reflection. To be a mere vessel for the tales of the living, Bloody Mary's eyes bore into mine, a gaze that seemed to pierce through the fabric of my being. "Fate is but a thread in the grand tapestry of existence. You have summoned me, and now you carry a piece of my essence. The choice is yours, to embrace the shadows or break free from the chains of the supernatural." With those words, the room flickered, and the spectral figure in the mirror dissipated like mist. I stood alone, surrounded by the remnants of an otherworldly encounter. The candles flickered back to life, casting a warm glow that banished the lingering shadows. As I gazed into the mirror, my reflection returned to its normal state. The room felt lighter, and a sense of clarity washed over me. The line between reality and myth had blurred, leaving me with a profound understanding that the supernatural was as much a creation of the mind as it was a force beyond comprehension.